Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to our Charter Club PJ chant. I'm literally about to go to sleep, but I just kind of wanted to make this brief video because, well, for a couple of reasons. Reason number one. So tonight I went and got dinner. I do this every night. This isn't like something that is like, oh my God, and like, I'm not the person who cooks at home. Every night I go out to dinner. Anyway, so I went to my normal spot, got the normal thing I always get. Um, but I kind of realized something. Like I'd come home after work today and I took a nap. And so like when I come home, I take my hair out. Okay, like I usually like if I don't shower right before I take the nap, I'm definitely not like conditioning my hair or something. I just take it out of the hair tie and I take a nap. I don't really do any of the like hair wrapping or any of the other things you guys see a lot of the YouTuber black women do. Like I don't do that. Um so then I'm like, okay, I'm about to go out to dinner. So I wake up, it's like 8:30 or something. I'm getting ready to go to dinner, and I just like put my hair up in like one little bun situation, right? No, this was fine for me. It's a very casual look. I put on like some little blue sweats, a little black jacket, a blue thermal, some Birkenstocks, some regular socks. I just, hopped on the bus for like 3 stops, went downtown, got ate the dinner, but I just kind of noticed like, and it's something I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with, but it is very strange. Like, you actually don't see that many just like regular black girls who are like me, just out, like, cause I go to the same spot for dinner pretty much like every night. Um, and also like I wear something pretty similar every night. Like I'm not dressing up, buying a whole bunch of like weaves or putting on a dress to go to like my regular like dinner spot. Maybe I told you guys I want to do like cocktail hour and stuff, and I do believe for like dressing for the occasion, but like right now I have on my pajamas because I just got out of the bathtub and I'm about to go to bed, right? Like I was in the tub, I put a little bit of conditioner in my hair, not really even a lot. Like when I get ready for work in the morning, I'll brush my hair back into like a ponytail, but then when I get home, I'm going to take it out again. And like, how can I say it? There's like a method and a routine to like the grooming and the ritual and the dinner. It's like there's like just an order and a sequence to things, and it's just very strange to hear certain people kind of like unpacking this order and ritual as though it's like unfamiliar. And so I was watching Teanna's video that's about like Patreon and creators, and like it seems like Tiana is like a full time content creator and has been for a minute. And you can definitely tell. Like I've seen her. I feel like the quality of her videos has gotten a lot better. I feel like she also does a lot of research for her videos, which is like great. But the other thing I kind of wonder about, like why more smaller creators don't take it very seriously to have just like a real job in the real world. Like I feel like Kai has actually talked about this and is like made it real to have like a job, but no one else really has. It seems like everyone seems to have this ambition that like being a creator will be their first and only job forever and they will never strive to do anything else. And that's weird because like it's been notable for a very long time that like these creative ventures are just that. Like they're unorthodox, they're creative. You're like branching out and doing something kind of against the grain to be a writer, be a songwriter, be a singer, be a actress, like anything like that. Those careers are like pretty notably like, how can you say, like up in the air. It's a very like kind of not fleeting. I don't want to say that there. Like I think those career paths will stay around, but the life of a creative is definitely not one that is like guaranteed with this permanent income that is like known and reliable. And the thing is, like the bills and the cost of living and the necessity to live are known and reliable. So why are we pretending like both of those things don't exist? And then why are we normalizing so many people being like jobless? Also, Tiana's content kind of reminded me of almost the way that like it wasn't it, this isn't her, by the way. Like, she didn't actually say anything about this, but it was the way that she talked about like budgeting and monitoring her expenses and things like that, and almost like the stringency of her adultingness, right? And just the necessity for her to like meticulously budget her finances for her own survival. It makes sense and it's extremely pragmatic, but I do feel like some of her viewers are brushing over the fact that like she actually does that, and like that is what is allowing her to be successful in doing that. Because I, especially like in the Black community, I feel like so many people are just watching, how do you say it, this like Looney Tunes fanaticism and just like extravagance being tossed left and right without understanding like the actual cost of things and the price and worth of things. And to me it just goes back to this idea that like women have value and civil society runs on men taking care of women. That's a thing. I do think that there are just it's a growing group of feminists, right? And I probably put myself in that category, women who are just taking care of themselves. And that's just a thing. And it really disrupts society because like there aren't an unlimited amount of women. Right? So there's like a limited amount of women, and when you have like 50% or 35% of those women who are now saying like, I actually don't really want to get married, I don't want to be in a relationship, I don't want to be a mother, I just want to like take care of myself. That means that now 35% of the men, the population, is now, they don't have like wives, they don't have girlfriends, they don't have an opportunity to have children. That's a real problem for society. And also, like, where are these men going to spend the money? Well, we know where that money that they would be spending on a family or on like children, that money is going to OnlyFans girls. Like, which is why I continue to say like the OnlyFans girls will be okay. Like, they are taking a pot of money that was like designed to be spent on families and wives and children, and now they get to spend it on Birkins and Birkenstocks and lunch and champagne and trips and all these other things, and we all get to just watch and make, and analyze. Okay. I mean, I'm actually not complaining. I'm happy to see like women being free, women being safe, women being happy. I like to see it. I just like to see it of all colors. I don't like to like only see like white women doing it. Like, I want to see brown women doing it. I want to see African women doing it. I want to see Indian women doing it. I actually don't want to see anyone else doing it, but like I want to see like women of color, brown women doing it and just being out, being fancy, having a quality life. Like, I want to see that. I also really want to see more charter club women with jobs get on, okay, and just talk about our apartment living. I don't want to feel like I'm the only one out here, okay. Anyway, good night. Good night to you. Good night. Sleep well. Put on your pajamas. Lotion your toes.